Good
morning, everyone. Today we will talk about multiculturalism and drama. Introduction. The use of creative drama in a multicultural classroom can allow teachers to establish a student-focused base for experiential learning and can allow students from various cultures to use drama as a way of expressing their individual cultural differences. Creative drama addresses all areas of language arts, teaches the important skill of focusing, and acts as a tool in the multicultural classroom for learning to understand and overcome differences. So, creative drama is a valuable tool for multicultural classroom, creating an experiential, student-focused learning environment where diverse students can express their cultural differences and foster understanding. Benefits of creative drama in a multicultural classroom. Establishes student base. It shifts the focus to the students, allowing for experiential learning, where they can use imagination and creativity to engage with the curriculum. Second one is provides a platform for cultural expressions, develop language art skills, and fosters understanding and empathy. Use literature about various ethnic groups in creative drama can contribute to the multicultural classroom. The practice of creative drama can help to cultivate creativity and inventiveness. Using creative drama honors the importance of play and thus acts as a learning tool. Creative drama may be implemented in the classroom through the use of guided imagery, mirror exercises, pantomimes, readers' theater, and chamber theater. So how to implement creative drama? Creative drama can be integrated into the classroom through various activities, guided imagery, using imagination to create mental pictures and scenarios. Mirror exercises. Students mirror the actions of a partner or group, practicing observation and focus. Pantomimes, using gestures and body language to tell a story without words. Readers' theater, students perform a script from a text, focusing on vocal expression and character. Chamber theater, similar to readers' theater but with more focus and performance and staging. Multiculturalism. Critical, mirror art, and entertainment reflect culture. Culture, the values, standards and patterns of behavior of a particular group of people, and enculturation, the process by which we learn our culture. So culture encompasses the values, standards, and patterns of behavior that define a particular group of people. It provides a framework for how individuals within that group perceive the world, interact with one another, and establish social norms. Enculturation is the essential process through which individuals learn and internalize their culture. This learning occurs both consciously and unconsciously, enabling people to become competent members of their society. Art and entertainment are powerful agents of this process, often subtly transmitting cultural messages, norms, and values across generations. Theater outside the dominant culture. Multiculturalism, the endeavor to overcome all forms of discrimination, including racism, sexism, and homophobia, so that people can coexist peacefully and attempt to achieve a pluralistic society. So, basic types of theater of the people. First, there are theater of identity, theater of protest, and cross-cultural theater. Theater of identity promotes a particular people's cultural identity and invites members of that culture and others to experience their joys, problems, history, traditions, and perspectives. The heritage, traditions, and worldview of a particular community, religion, class, country, or subculture. The Yiddish theater during the first half of the 20th century in NYC's 2nd Avenue was known as the Yiddish Broadway because so many Jewish theaters were located there. And also African American theater, August Wilson's plays have chronicled the decades-long struggle of blacks in his native Pittsburgh. With Top Dog and Underdog, Susan Lori Parks became the first African-American woman to win the Pulitzer Prize for Drama. African-American theater, in response to a white British actor playing the Asian lead in Miss Saigon on Broadway, actor B.D. Wong asked, if Asian-American actors aren't good enough to play Asian roles, what are we good for? Next, theater of protest. Objects to the dominant culture's control and demands that a minority culture's voice and political agenda be heard. The Hispanic American Theater. La El Teatro Camisino, the Frameworks Theater, was founded in 1965 by Luis Valdez, and Valdez plays concerning the Zoot Suit riots in the 1940s in Zoot Suit. The Zoot Suit, Valdez's famous play that dramatizes the Zoot Suit riots of the 1940s, which involved prejudice against Mexican Americans. Next, cross-cultural theater. Cross-cultural theater is a form of theater that merges ideas, styles, and traditions from different cultures to find common ground or create new connections. This involves mixing and matching elements from various cultures to produce a single work that can help bridge cultural divides and promotes understanding between diverse groups of people. Theater as a way of seeing through another's eyes. Ethnocentrism, privileging how one sees others' cultures through the lens of one's own. Promoting empathy and perspective thinking. How theater challenges ethnocentrism. First, promoting empathy and perspective taking, exposure to diverse cultural narratives, encouraging social discourse and critical thinking, interactive and immersive techniques, and last, embodied experience. The National Endowment for the Arts, the NEA, enriches our nation and its diverse cultural heritage by supporting works of artistic excellence, advancing learning in the arts, strengthening the arts in the communities throughout the country. The NEA's mission is to enrich the nation's diverse cultural heritage and make the arts accessible to all Americans. Its activities and goals generally align with the points listed. The NEA provides grants to organizations and fellowships to writers and artists for new work and offers other honorific awards like the National Heritage Fellowship, which is the nation's higher honor in folk and traditional art recognizing artistic excellence. So let's proceed the history and elements of drama. History of drama. Drama is an imitation of action and ideas. Has roots in ancient rituals and storytelling, evolving into a formalized art in ancient Greece, which plays performed at festivals for Dionysus. From there, its history progressed through different eras, including the allegorical morality plays of the Middle Ages, the Renaissance emphasis on entertainment, and the subsequent rise of realism in modern theater. So the primitive theater, many theories suggest that the first dramatic stories were probably told by primitive tribes who returned from the hunt and reenact the event for the rest of the tribes. Greek embraced theater as a means to worship their mythological gods. gods, and they saw theater as evil. Most theater was outlawed, and drama was only performed by traveling groups of actors. Eventually, the church saw the value of the ritualistic nature of drama and began to reenact short Bible stories during Mass. A church prohibition. Initially, the church viewed theater negatively and outlawed it. Drama survived through traveling troupes and eventually was readapted by the church in the form of short Bible stories during Mass. The two different plays during Middle Ages. Mystery plays. These plays are enacted stories from the Bible. The second, miracle plays. This focus on the lives of saints. Over time, this play transferred into something known as mortality plays. And morality plays, these plays promote a godly life but did not teach Bible stories exclusively. Morality plays featured a hero who must overcome evil were allegorical. And allegory is a literary device where characters or events represent or symbolize other ideas and concepts. So, the Renaissance drama was reintroduced more widely for entertainment. The Romanticism and Realism focused on idealism, Romanticism focused on idealism, while realism emerged as a reaction to portray life's difficulties more realistically. And modern theater. In the modern era, drama has continued to evolve, including new movements that address the struggles of minority groups in exploit diverse themes and styles. So next is the elements of drama. Atmosphere. Atmosphere is the overall feeling or ambience of a performance created by a combination of the mood and the physical production elements like lighting, sound, and set design. It is the interplay between the mood and the emotional state evoked in the audience in the environment that supports it, and in the audience interaction with these elements during a live performance. Next is character. A person or individual in the dramas that may have defined personal qualities and or histories. First, characters for two-dimensional characters demonstrate a lack of depth or change in the course of a drama event. And the next is rounded characters or three-dimensional characters feature more elaborate and complex traits and histories and are changed by dramatic action in the drama event. Next is dramatic tension. Dramatic tension drives the drama and keeps an audience interested. The tension comes when opposing characters, dramatic action, ideas, attitudes, values, and emotions and desires are in conflict, creating a problem that needs to be resolved or unresolved through drama. Next is language and text. Referring to the use of spoken or written words that observe particular conventions and language registers that communicate ideas, feelings, and other associations. Text refers to the use of published text, online materials, and other compositions, the reference of which adds meaning to the drama. Next is metaphor. Metaphor, creating image or idea of one thing by saying it is something else. Metaphor is a figure of speech that implicitly compares two unrelated things, typically by stating that one thing is another. Metaphor can be used to create vivid imagery, exaggerate a characteristic or action, or express a complex idea. Next is mood. Describes the feelings and attitudes, often combined of the roles or characters involved in dramatic action, often supported by other elements of drama as well as the science elements. The mood is the emotional impact intended by the playwright, director, and or the other members of the creative team. Next is relationships. The relationships refers to qualities of the connections between two or more characters or roles. The relationships can be fixed, largely unchanged by the dramatic action, or variable, challenged, or changed by the dramatic action. The relationship may be cooperative, as in friendship, adverse, as in enemies, neither positive or negative or non-existent as in total strangers. Next is rule. A performer can present in performance a role that represents an abstract concept, stereotype, figure, or person reduced to a particular dominant trait. A performer can present a role that represents an abstract concept. These are less complex than rounded characters which have more detailed backstories and traits. Roles like these are often used to serve a specific purpose in a play, such as symbolizing an idea or embodying a social archetype, making them two-dimensional or flat. Next is situation. The situation to condition or circumstances in which a character or characters are presented often at the opening of a performance refers to the initial condition or set of circumstances in which the characters are presented, frequently established at the beginning of a performance to provide context for the unfolding events. Next is space. The place where dramatic action is situated and qualities of that place including temperature, features, light levels, population levels, and other environmental factors that may be presented or imagined by the character or audience. Next is there are two types of space, physical and fictional space. Physical, the actual area where the performance happens, including the stage, scenery, and props. Fictional space, the image world created by the performance, which can be entirely different from the physical stage. Next is symbol. Symbolic parts of the scenography or design represented other further meaning to tense, narrative, emotion, mood, and atmosphere. Next is time. Both the time of the day, time of the year, and time in history or the future. Time also reflects changes in time within a scene or drama event. Time also refers to the flow of time over the length of a drama event. Fragmented time, cyclical time, linear time, and so forth. There are types of time. Time of day, specific parts of a 24-hour cycle such as morning, noon, or night. Time of year with seasons like spring, summer, autumn, and winter, specific periods within a year. Or historical period, the era in which the story is set, such as the past, present, or future. So next, the role of drama and theater. Theater and drama help us to see a different perspective from our own. Yes, the theater and drama help us see a different perspective by allowing us to experience the world through another person's eyes, fostering empathy and understanding of different situations, cultures, and motivation. Next, theater and drama remind us that we are not alone. Not only are we sharing space in an experience with the artists who are performing, we are sharing the experience with fellow audience members. Movies and televisions don't have the same intimacy or sense of participation. Next is theater and drama is immediate, evolving and always different. Not two performances are ever the same. In this way, everyone involved has a distinct and unique experience that can never be replicated. This statement highlights that live performances such as theater are unique because they happen in the moment and are collaborative, involving experience that can never be precisely replicated. Next is live theater and drama help to promote social discourse, dialogue, and potential social change. Theater and drama are cultural phenomenon that demands the society examines itself in the mirror. We can study as societal problems and attempt to find solutions. Coming together as a community to listen to opposing points of view is necessary. The last is theater and drama promote education and literacy. Students have been that students who participate in theater do better in school. Yes, studies shows that students who participate in theater often perform better academically due to the development of valuable skills like improved reading comprehension, critical thinking, and communication. That's all. Thank you.